Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking to you about feminine radiance. So I want to really dive deep into this subject, but first let's take a look at nature and let's take a look at our body and see what we can learn from our body and from nature on what is feminine radiance and how can we achieve it. So I want you to think about way back in the day, before you were born, you were an egg inside your mommy. And that egg traveled down and the sperm traveled to the egg. Your mom's body probably produced something called cervical fluid, which is a fluid that creates a favorable environment for the sperm to live up to 5 days. So there's a favorable environment, there's the egg shining in all her glory, and there's a sperm working his butt off to get to the egg. The sperm, I'm going to say this again, working, moving up to the egg. What does that teach us about us? We have to be in our divine feminine energy when we want to attract our divine masculine counterpart, our divine love. And this goes for if you're single and you want a relationship, this goes for if he's your boyfriend, and this goes for marriage. You always want to create what we call polarity. So think about it. Remember all the time that you are this beautiful, shiny egg filled with creative potential, filled with nutrients, filled with radiance. You want the man to travel to you. If you start to forget who you are and you start to forget that you are the egg filled with all of this magic and creativity, you begin to kind of shrivel up, you begin to get real dry, and then the sperm can't travel to you because you're not shining in all of your glory that you are naturally. The cervical fluid, we can think of that as a favorable environment. So how do we create a favorable environment? By one, being present, being in the present moment. So now I'm taking this analogy and bringing it to everyday life. Feminine radiance requires you to be present, be in the present moment, so that when you're sitting across from your divine masculine, you're not thinking about the past, thinking about the present, trying to calculate things, trying to analyze things, and all the other mental stuff. You are completely awake in your body, in the present moment, and warm and welcoming. So the warm and welcoming part of feminine radiance is really a call to ascension, and it's really a call to healing. In order for you to be fully embodied in your feminine energy, it requires you to be present in the body. So if there's any trauma, if there's anything that happened that takes you from that, if you are easily triggered, and that trigger can take you as spiraling down and your energy down and your frequency down and your vibration down, then that means that you need to get some healing done. That means that you need to go and get some therapy. Maybe you need to get a life coach to have that assistance to unpack all of those things so that you're not easily triggered, so that you can enjoy your life without living in default, without living like with intention. You want to be not in reaction to your environment constantly, but you want to be in control of your emotions and control of your inner world and control of your thoughts. Very important, because life be lifing. But we have the power to control our thoughts. We have the power to control ourselves, our frequency, our vibration. And in fact, that is the most powerful thing that we have, because your vibration is everything. Your vibration sets the tone for the relationship. Your vibration sets the tone for your home. Your vibration sets the tone for all that you see around you. Everything that you see inside your house is a result of your frequency and your vibration. So it's very important. So let's talk about radiance. I said number 1 is to be present. 2, alive, awake, and warm in the body. So you want to have a open heart. And I know some of us, like I said before, it can be scary if you've gone through things before. It can be challenging. But that's why being in your divine feminine is a call to ascension. It is a call to healing. It is a call to being in your higher self, because that means that you're not reactionary. That means that you're not easily triggered. That means that all of those core wounds that you have, and we all have them, have been healed in a way that you can actually be present in the divine masculine and not be bringing your mind trash, your junk, and all of your wounds to that situation. Radiant energy, magnetic energy, is an energy that pulls. And it's so subtle. It's not something that is tangible. Like masculine energy is very much physical. I did these hours, I got this result. Masculine energy is the more rewarded energy because it's the results that you can see. Like I sat down and I beaded all of these waist beads and you can see them on the wall. I've done my work. I was in my masculine, right? I was also my feminine because this is definitely like a creative vibe, but like getting it done, masculine energy. The creativity of like what stones and the colors, feminine energy. But anyway, masculine energy is tangible results. I put in this work, I got this result. Feminine energy it's the magnetic pull of the moon. It's so powerful and it's so mysterious and it's so metaphysical. It's not something that you can see. It's something that you feel with every cell of your body. You feel it. It's a pull towards you. And so that when a woman is in her magnetism, she's energetically pulls you in. So this happens when we're doing our healing work, when our heart is open, when we are present, when we're taking care of ourselves. And that's different for every woman. Is different. Some women, they feel more vibrant and alive with a full face of makeup and designer clothes. Some of us, it's different. But for every woman, when you have been taking care of yourself in the way that your body responds to, with a way that makes you feel alive, in a way that makes you know, I'm that girl. Like Beyonce said, I'm that girl. Whatever that makes you feel that you are that girl, when you're doing that for yourself, you're showing up in a different way. The world experiences you in a different way because you're taking care of yourself. And so when you're taking care of yourself and you know you are that girl because you've done the work, you've done all of the healing work, you've done all of the inner work, you've removed your mind trash, you're taking care of your body, you're hydrated, you're well rested, all those things, and then you show up, that energy, it's like arrows pulling in. So think of it like that, like you've taken care of yourself, you're hydrated, you're healing, you're rested, you have an abundance mindset, your heart is warm, your energy is inviting, you're not bringing all of the past stuff, you're present. Like all of that stuff is arrows moving this way. So when you're with your male counterpart or divine masculine counterpart, doesn't have to be male, it could be your masculine counterpart, that energy then draws down closer. It draws them in. But let's say you haven't done any of that stuff. Let's say you have a lot of stuff, mental energy going on in your mind when you're sitting before them. And you're thinking about, he was looking at that girl in a different way. Maybe he likes her. Maybe he's going to be like my ex and cheat on me. And you're like in your head, the wheels are turning. And then you're thinking, oh, maybe I should try harder. Maybe I should call him more. And then your energy is going out. Because you're now in your head and you're strategizing and your energy is moving towards them. So what does this do on an energetic level with the divine masculine? It then pushes them away. It then repels the masculine energy, because masculine energy and masculine energy, it can work when you have to strategize, when you're doing business and stuff. I'm talking about romance. In a romantic setting, those two energies are going to butt heads and you're going to repel. What you want to do with your feminine energy is you want to magnetize and move the energy towards you. Be the egg. Be that shining, glorious, amazing center of creativity, love, nourishment. That's what you are naturally. And the thing is that we have been conditioned out of that. So I want you to know that the divine feminine energy, it already exists within you. There's just layers of stuff that has happened to us that causes us and triggers us out of that state of being. It triggers us into our masculine, which is why it's so important to be doing our feminine healing work, to be doing our inner work, to be making sure that our inner world is flourishing. That's very important. Let me see, did I get to everything? Feminine radiance is letting him, the one that's deserving of this, they drink in that energy. It's an energetic field that surrounds you, that is warm, that is welcoming, that it's a pull, and they drink from it. That's why if you're spending a lot of time with a lot of different men, you're gonna be really tired. If you're spending like a significant amount of time without replenishing yourself, if you're spending time with someone that is not fueling you as well, that's not seeing your worth, you're gonna be really tired, because they're feeling and drinking your energetic field as a feminine woman. So you want to make sure and you have those boundaries up, and you have a lot of filters on who has access to your energy. Very important, because you're a high value woman. Not everyone is ready and deserving of your energy, but that requires you to know your worth. That requires you to be doing your healing work. That requires you to be doing those rituals that bring nourishment to you, those daily rituals that ground you in yourself and that allow your inner world to flourish. Because when your inner world is flourishing, that then expands to your outer world, and then everyone else is just experiencing this amazing energy field of you, and they want to be around you. It's magnetic, it's metaphysical, it's very, very powerful. It's a powerful pull. Let me see. So be comfortable in your body. It's just really important. I want you to think about and even watch sometimes those nature shows when you're watching like jaguars and panthers and lions, or even martial artists and dancers. They all have this way of being so alive in their body, so confident in their body. There is a grace. There is this rawness, this awakenedness in the body, and that energy is just very powerful. It causes a reaction in whoever's sitting across from you, and this reaction, this awakeness that you have in your body, it's on a primal level, activates something within them. So that's why it's very important to be doing your dancing, your martial arts, or whatever it is that you feel alive in. Very important. So I hope you like this video. And just so you know, this Thursday on April 20th, I am doing a live webinar, and it's how to embody your feminine energy to call in divine love. And I want to give a little disclaimer. We embody our divine feminine energy not for a result. So when we are doing this work of embodiment, it's not to produce a result. The feminine energy doesn't work that way. That's very masculine, producing results and all that stuff. We embody our feminine energy to feel the juice of life, to feel the vitality, to feel that nurturance, to feel that self-love, to feel that vibrancy, to fill up our cup with all the juiciness of the world and the abundance and all of that stuff, because it feels good, because it's our natural state of being. So we don't embody our feminine energy for a specific result. However, what I've learned and what I see in my clients happen all the time is that what is causing them to not attract their divine love is because they are not embodied in their feminine energy. Calling in love and magnetism and all of that is a result of feminine embodiment, but it's not the purpose, if that makes sense. It does make sense. I don't even know why I'm asking. Embody your feminine energy and your whole life will change. If you want to call in divine love, embodying your feminine energy will make it a lot easier. Knowing those tools so that when you do call in your divine love, when you are sitting across from your life partner, you can create the most amazing, juicy, loving, magnetic, ecstatic relationship filled with lots of love, okay? And that's what we want. So I want you to embody these tools, and on this Thursday, April 20th, I will be teaching a webinar, teaching you all about it. So click the link in the description box and come to the webinar. I hope to see you there. Peace and love.